Hey everybody, so today I want to do a little bit different video and talk about the Atlanta Porsche experience I got to do. I was recently in Atlanta, Georgia visiting some family and I had a couple free days, so I decided it would be fun for my dad and I to go to the Porsche headquarters. Unfortunately, it was a bad day to get rides on the track or be able to take out one of the cars yourself because there were two really big groups there. And so everything was booked up. But while we were there, we got to see a lot of cool things. I personally was most excited to see a Carrera GT. I asked the guy who was helping us out at the front desk, do you have one? And he said, absolutely, there's one downstairs. And then obviously I had to ask, is there a 918 Spider? And he said, no. I wasn't too upset about the 918. It's a cool car, but to me, it's not as special as like the Carrera GT is. So we start off upstairs and there's a really cool section where they show off all the car colors and the interior options and even show you how a few of the items are made, like the gear selector and everything like that. One of the other highlights in this area is actually a Porsche race car that took part in the 24-hour Le Mans. This car was like crazy looking. Just being next to it, you were awestruck on how like intricate and simply beautiful, like knowing every little piece had a function. The thing that really blew me away about this car was how short it was. It only came up to like my waist, and the back of the car was crazy. It had a massive wing and a huge diffuser on it. So after we got done looking at all the cars on the inside, we noticed that there's like an outside area, and as soon as we opened the door, we're immediately faced with these beautiful 911s. The first one's a GT3 and the second one was a GT3 RS. They were awesome. I absolutely love this color. And then right behind us was the racetrack. There was some sort of business event going on and the track was full of cars. And on top of that, it's located right next to the Atlanta airport. So there were planes constantly flying in and out. And even with all this going on, I still didn't feel satisfied. I wanted to see that Carrera GT. So we enjoy everything and we wander back inside and go down to the museum area, which is a level down from where we are. And then all of a sudden, I see a 918 Spider, which I was told previously they didn't have, which made me a little suspicious. Nevertheless, this car was amazing. Just to be next to you could tell it was something special. And I thought the paint scheme was cool and fun and different compared to some of the other colors they offer, which is, basically just straight up colors. I'm not a huge Porsche guy, so I apologize if I say any of these older names wrong on some of these 911s and some of the other race cars. Again, I don't know all of them by name. I'm pretty sure the black one here is a 962, which is way cool. But where's the Carrera GT? And my mind starts to kind of think, okay, well, did the desk attendant mix up the Carrera GT and the 918? I don't know how that's even possible. He works here. So we make our way back upstairs and I tell the desk attendant, hey, I didn't see the Carrera GT downstairs. And he said, oh, well, the owner might have come and picked it up. So I was a little bit down. I was still happy to see everything that was there, don't get me wrong, but I was a little bit down. The Carrera GT's kind of been one of my dream cars. So I just accept that I probably won't get to see one today. And once we got everything over on the inside of the building, we start to head back out to the car to head back to the hotel. And as soon as I come through the door, I look to the right and there's a red Carrera GT that someone owned who was coming to the other large event that was happening there today. As I walked over to the car, I kept second guessing myself on the model, but as I got up to it, there was no mistaking it. It was exactly what I wanted to see. In fact, I was actually so excited to see this car that I didn't actually take any video walking around it. I just have a bunch of pictures, so I apologize for that. So after we get done gawking at the Carrera, we start to head back to our vehicle to head back to the hotel again. And once again, we're stopped because a whole bunch of GT2s, GT3s, GT3 RSs, and these are brand new cars, start to roll into the parking lot, one after another, and they just fill up the entire parking lot. I guess there was a rally going on for some sort of charity for an illness. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it was really cool to see all these cars rolling in and get to hear everything. And we got to talk to one of the guys that was there who actually races an E36. He's got a YouTube channel as well, so I'll be linking his YouTube channel in the description below so you guys can go check him out. And as you can see, there are a lot of cars here, and I don't think this is an everyday thing. I definitely got very lucky. Just happened to come in on this day with this rally going on. And if you have the opportunity to go to the Atlanta location or the Los Angeles location, it's totally worth it. And I hope that your Porsche experience was as good as mine.